All right. So the Rickwood game was last Thursday. Um, they were gonna honor the Negro Leagues, and they did honor the Negro Leagues.
They did.
But 2 days before that, we get the news of Willie Mays passing away. So that kind of, well, I mean, it, um, a big part of what that game ended up turning into. So yeah, I mean, it was a great game. It was a good competitive game. 6-5. I think the Cardinals ended up pulling it out.
Yeah. Cardinals ended up winning that game 6-5. But it was a good game, and it was good to see them honor the Negro League players. It was great to see all the players that were there. It was really cool. They were showing the players before the game, getting to actually go meet all the Negro League legends and like shake their hands and talk to them. And yeah, I can only imagine the stories that they were sharing and the laughs they're having, because it would be so cool to get to go hang with really, really old school baseball people. But it was a really cool event, and it was actually a good game, which was nice because half the time I feel like those games end up being duds.
Yeah. And like you were saying, like Ken Rosenthal was like interviewing some of the guys when we were live on Thursday. He was like interviewing the guys, and he had to like cut them off because it's like, hey, bud, we got like a 20-second segment here. Like, I want to listen to the story, but like we got to get going. So
yeah,
it was really
it kills me. You stick a mic in one of these guys, in their face and ask them a couple of questions, and Ken Rosenthal is literally like that's great. We gotta go back to the game, and it's like I wish they wouldn't do that. Like, don't cut them short like that. Like, do it, skip the commercials and do it during the commercial break or something. But like, don't give these guys 20 seconds and ask them a bunch of questions. Like, it was kind of silly. But I thought they did the field looked great. The game was good. The event was really good. Yeah, I think MLB did a nice job making this something worthwhile, not just like a check the box, hey, we did it. So I think that was good. It would have been nice to have been able to stretch it out more, but I know they did a bunch of pregame and stuff like that. I'm sure more things will come, but it actually was a nice event, which was nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And the San Francisco Giants tonight are all going to wear number 24 as their first home game back since Willie Mays passing. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice tribute to, I think, the best all-around player MLB has ever seen. Do you agree with that, or do you think?
I mean, if I had to pick the best player in MLB history, for me, it's Ted Williams, but Willie Mays is like right behind him. I think if there's a Mount Rushmore of baseball, Willie Mays is absolutely on it, and he may be arguably the very first 5-tool player, true 5-tool player, and like the definition of what we call today a 5-tool player. He was that. He could do everything. He was like Michael Jordan on the field. Everybody knew who he was, where he was, what he was doing, and he changed the game. Completely changed the game. There's maybe one player ahead of him on the list for me.
Really? Yeah, I think he's number one for me. A lot of people would say Babe Ruth, but Willie Mays is number one for me because of the defense, because of the arm, the speed, the bat. I mean, we ended with ridiculous numbers. I mean, 3,000 hits, 660 homers, 301 batting average. You just keep going down the list, and it's unreal what this guy compiled.
Yeah, and he did it all. Absolutely did it all.
Yeah, so he's number one for me for sure. But
I mean, he almost had as many walks as strikeouts. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of nuts what he was able to accomplish.
Yep, absolutely.